You all know the bards and their songs, and hours have gone by. I'll close my eyes in a world far away. We may meet again, but now hear my song. Got the bards and the night. Let's sing the bard song. All will be known, and you're not alone. So don't be afraid of the dark and cold. The bard songs will remain. They all will remain. I think we're ready to go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Jade. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please see you around. Hello, Esther. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Please see you both around. Hope your both days are going well. My favorite thick redhead streamer is Nutty Work. Just like insane work all around there. Hello, Neo. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. Yeah, I miss the still too. Okay. I think we're good on this. I think what we're going to do is just restart the game because mostly just yap at NPCs and I doubt that's important. So we should probably just restart the game. Oh wait, I think there's like something important in like the main menu I accidentally skipped that we're like supposed to be on the lookout for. Hello, Dominion. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. So let me call that and we'll reload the game to get that opening movie. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. But she did it. Let's go. Kevin was risen up a lady. We'll just restart it. It's been a while. Alright, here we go. This is important lore, apparently. That brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil. It crawled through the fields, rained through the hills, and spread disaster in the skies above. Book of Ezra, verse 2, Disaster Sonic Unleashed. The Allspark, The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the third. God, I love just the feel of these games, you know? Just something about, like, this aesthetic right here. Mwah. Jmulls is Rizless. You're here? I'll have you now? The Riz is immaculate. Why is that bum agate in the top corner? Alright, let's start. Normal mode! Alright, so we have agate and Zin in the top left corner so far. Now loading, because we're slow as fuck. Trails in the Sky SC save data found. Yes, sir. Let's go with it. Load it up, baby! Year 1203 of the Septian calendar. Fall. Just over half a year since the Liber Arc's collapse. Cruising through the night sky above in my 6-4, the cruising province of Erebonia. Was the Rhineford Company's latest display in luxury, the Lusitania. Surely has no relation to the blimp. Luxury airship, Lusitania. That's not exactly aerodynamic, I'll have you now. Those blades are going way too, like, slow. The Erebonia symbol is so shit, man. Like, imagine that was, like, your country's logo. Just some, like, goofy horse that looks like it's on catnip, biting down on a rein. We can do better than that. Trails in the Sky, the third. They call me Maestro. If I may have your attention, please. On behalf of the Conrad Company, I would like to take the time to thank all of you for attending this party today. As I'm sure you're all aware, this is a most auspicious day. Right, Kevin's here. Yes, indeed. On this historic day 10 years ago, this fine company... And no one asked. Tee-hee, you don't seem to be enjoying this quite as much as he is. You ought to at least try and feign interest in what he's saying, Surely you must understand what kind of man he is if you're here. Oh, that I do. I gotta do his voice the entire game. Lord help me. He's a merchant of death who made a fortune during the 100 Days War and one of the Empire's most wealthy men, despite being a relative newcomer. Why, it was only a few years ago that he partnered up with the famous Rainford Company, and now he's serving on their board of directors. His record makes for a most impressive read, that much is for certain. Although I dare say he's less impressive in person compared to on paper. Hello, Samuel and Kim. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. Titanic sister ship. Ah. Congrats, Kim. My, you'd best refrain from making such remarks. That mask of yours may disguise your identity, Phantom Thief, but it won't keep those naughty men in black away from you, should you make an enemy of them. Now that's a terrifying prospect. I can't imagine I'd last very long if I did, especially with you. I'd surely be cast through this window as easily as a pebble plunges through water. I must say, I find you rather intriguing. Are you a member of the press, perhaps, or maybe even a government official? I was a man with a very large bulge. I would answer, but where's the fun in spilling secrets? I'd rather spill you. I'll leave the pondering to your fertile imagination. Mademoiselle. Shudder the use of the word mademoiselle. Someone get this man a fedodo. Leaving my identity aside, however, this ship is an impressive work of art. It's hard to believe we're inside one at all. And yet here we are, thousands of arge in the air. Well, it is Rainford's latest model. One would expect nothing less than art. Last I heard, they were advertising it as the largest airship in the world. It is 120 arge across, so they're probably right. As far as most of the world knows. Yeah, we know better. You certainly know how to make a lady curious. Yeah, what freaking Ouroboros had in the last game, definitely bigger. Hello, undetected. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. It's hard to imagine someone playing these games on the PSP. It's hard to imagine people playing on the PSP to begin with. But even with the mask, it's no secret that you're so young, practically still a boy. Remember when PlayStation made handhelds? Amendment. Remember when PlayStation made good handhelds? Had me flustered. It's no secret that you're so young, practically still a boy. I'm all man, baby. I wonder how often do you go around charming your way through these drab parties with that aura of mystique? Well, that's why I call my penis. Seems the mask can't hide all my secrets. Perhaps I ought to make my daring escape before I give away anything more about myself. If you must, although it would be my pleasure to continue keeping you company. It's not every day that one gets to enjoy chatting the night away with a mysterious stranger like this, you know? Hold on. Roll for seduction? We could even take our chat somewhere more comfortable, like your room. Halo 3 land party, let's go! Haha. I would be honored to, fair lady. But only if you can promise the goddess has her eyes turned away. She may blush if she's watching. Priest, by the way. Meanwhile, I'll refrain from asking why your room would not be an acceptable location. And I'll thank you for not forcing me to bring up that oaf of a man. Damn. Probably get that guy to watch, though. Hello, Ultima. Welcome to the stream. Well, the party's in full swing now. There's chances as good as any. His private room's on the highest floor of the ship on the other side of the dock. Okay, look at the work. Alright, since we talked to these NPCs the last time, we don't really need to do that now. Strange. I felt like someone was watching me for a minute. Forget it. I got work to do. His private room's on the highest floor of the ship. On the other side of the deck. Time to move. I forget, was there any loot for us? Was that a chest? It was. Like, I'm gonna be able to, like, pass that up. I don't see any other chests, okay. Chest inspectors engaged, let's go. Found one. Huge. Okay, that's 2 chests down. On a hot streak. I'm doing pretty well, thank you for asking, Ultima. Got more chests right here. Double it up, baby. Double it up. Pine fresh. Wrong way, go up the stairs. Can't say I'm familiar with the sound of its engines anyway. Assume they must be a new model too. Could this man be blind? Okay. Right, I don't trust Nielsen, I remember. I remember. Remember when the PlayStation company was a good company? Yeah, and ages passed. And a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Able to see you today like this. Right, those two are trying to hang out. Stop right there. The staircase leads to Sir Conrad's private room. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I figured you'd say something like that. Sorry though, this isn't gonna be your lucky day. What? What are you doing? Ugh! Oh! Damn! Flashed him to death. Looks like I'm dealing with a bunch of Jaeger dropouts. They don't seem that well trained either. This'll be cake. Oh, yes, to you. Hey, I sure wish every job I had was this easy. Bro just said skill issue. Nice bed in the corner, by the way. Everyone in this game is super health conscious. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. World of Warcraft, talk about pointlessly fancy, except for those 2 guys we knocked out before. Alright, now where's he hidden? Where's he hidden at? Oh? This corner of the rug is oddly worn. Stand on it. Well, would you look at that? Who wants to bet that's not the only one? There's a Switch, Nintendo, of some sort underneath the vase. I just flipped the switch. Now, where's the next one? Oh, there's more. Okay, rule of 3, got it. Gotta be like the painting, like one of these lights. Oh, it's in the plant. A suspicious switch inside the potted plant. Yep. I doubt that's the last. Okay, we're going up to rule of 5. No shot, we stop at 4. 4? That's a terrible. How we stop it at 4, brother? It's rule of 3, 5, or 7. You pick one. This is highly unorthodox. And here we go. Everything so far has been completely in line with what I expected, which means that there's a panel with buttons that have letters written on them. A password of some sort. What kind apparently must be entered. I wonder. I think we were supposed to learn this from talking to NPCs or something. I think it's Orpheus. Oh, he's a gaming god! I figured as much. Looks like my target this time is one of the toys our friends decided to spread around for fun. Dibs, mine, calling that. Dibs, finest capers, mine, also mine. That's also mine. You may not believe this. That's mine as well. That thing on the table is definitely mine. Those vases in the back, mine. Chairs, mine. These coins are mine. Bags are mine. Rugs are mine. The paintings are mine. Everything in those chests is mine. The Fool's Locker. This might be Persona. We're a thief with a mask, and there's something for the fool. Okay. A forbidden artifact that lets the bearer pass all but the most obvious lies off as complete truth. Oh. Really not the kind of thing a shady weapons dealer should have in his possession. So we become Neil Caffrey. We didn't check for anything like that. We are an amateur. Heh.
What's going on in there? What happened to the two who are on guard here? They were both fast asleep. Seems like whoever did it used a dart spray of some kind.
You think we're dealing with someone in the same business as us? We better keep him locked inside here until the party's over. Give our report to Master Conrad after.
What do you think the odds are that he's not acting alone?
Judging by the security camera footage, I don't think it's that high. That said, there's a definite chance he got some form of backup that hasn't just acted yet.
Well, I'd say we're better off mocking all invited guests for the time being. Wouldn't want to let anyone slip through our sights. Did he just laugh at us? Something funny.
Oh no. I just thought I should probably apologize for underestimating you. I've written you all off as untrained Jaeger dropouts, but maybe you've got more going for you than I was giving you credit for.
You little. Oh, you got guts, I'll give you that. I got no idea you came to be here, but you should know that Master Conrad's not a merciful man. Don't think you're gonna get out of this in one piece, Dio.
You're in for such a world of pain, you'll wish you killed yourself while you had the chance when you played Halo 5. Heh. Well, doesn't that sound like a fun time? Choose life. Sadly for you, I've already got my next date lined up, so I won't be able to take you up on that.
Ah, yeah.
So, Kevin, you didn't do this in the last game for me for what reason now? Just like to know.
What the?
Oh yeah. Probably should have said this earlier. You really might want to step back from that door. Like a lot. Like a lot. Okay, so again, Kevin, you had the ability to do this in the last game, and you just chose not to do it when you were in my party? I would just like an explanation. An unraveling of the truth, some may say.
What just happened? No way. That door is designed to withstand a direct hit from an orbital cannon. Look how thick the door is.
Boy, you guys have no idea how hard it is to hold back with that one. I'm not a huge fan of using it, but I mean, you didn't give me much choice.
He's a demon hunter in Diablo 3, kill him! This is a joke, right?
A priest?
A priest?
Yep, I'm legit and everything too. So if you're interested in making any confessions, I'd be happy to listen to them. For extra cheap as a limited time offer. And you guys would have a lot to confess. Dang, we got Danger Priest now. Hello, chill like guys, welcome to the stream. It's a lot of work.
Ugh. Don't let him in here. Let's do this.
I was hoping for more of a, what, you charge people kind of reaction? Oh well, I guess I don't mind cutting to the chase, not bank this time. Come get some. Okay, Kevin has 10k HP. What we got going on over here?
Okay.
PlayStation is high again. Now you gotta be online at least once every 30 days so you can join your digital games. I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again. PC is trending in the right direction when it comes to usability, and consoles trend to what PC used to be. It's crazy. Oh my god, I know the emote that you're using, Chilled. S tier pull. God, this song though. Trails music is just so good. Trails of Jmulls voice acting theater. What kind of spells do we got? Let's go with clock up. Get some speed in here. Heavy armor PSI. Yeah! Wow, defense down. Wow. Wow. Why do they have like Mac 11s? Or even heard the music and it's sending me. This series is so damn good. Creates a feel that an ascension. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. All right, well, the speed's kind of fucking me right now. All right, we go with this. Hellgate! Got him. Get in the sniper's sight. First kill tonight. Time to die. Get him, Kevin!
All right, what's next?
He starts at level 90. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the big reveal for those who forget at the end of the last game is that Kevin is apparently way OP. Like, he was holding back. He's a Grail Knight. I'd heard rumors about them, but damn. And curious as I am, I'm probably better off not asking about what kind of rumors you've heard. Don't worry, though. The cock one's real. I'm only here for your client. So you go ahead and have a nice long nap on the floor. Okay. You'll still live to see tomorrow. What kind of a monster? Ugh. He's never even hit my radar. I heard about the series when Trails and Cold Steel was coming out, but I never played them until recently. I didn't get into like JRPGs really until like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. Oh, I've got what I came for. Now to get back to the party and wrap this job up. Sucks to have to go without taking that lady up on her offer, though. We gotta make a pit stop. She was looking pretty darn fine, and it was obvious her husband wasn't giving her enough squeeze. Then again, I shouldn't go playing with fire too much, huh? Buddy, you're a priest. Lock in for me real quick. Read a Bible. Alright, can I loot this place? Look at all the loot. Yeah. Thou shalt not steal, unless it's like for money. And items and possessions. And things that I want. People never finish that verse, you know? When we get to the Trails in the Sky 3rd chapter remake, or the 3rd, when we get to that remake, I really need them to add a teabag button. No doubt I find some pretty interesting stuff in there, but I better not right now. Everything I've seen so far, oh, they're so good. And they're making remakes of like the first entries in the game. The first remake of the first entry in the series is already out, and it's great. And the remake for the sequel is coming out in September. I want a zooming car engine noise to play. I love the speed up feature. It's so nice. Man in Black. Bruh. I like how the sword does more damage than the gun. This is the 3rd game in the series. Trails in the Sky, the 3rd.
Still a ways to go.
Bringing more victims. Okay, we got robot dogs from like Metal Gear Rising now. Alright, combo attack with a concealed blade and arrows. Let's go with that. Ah, no one's close enough. Attacks foes at speed, then impales with spears from below. We'll be using that.
Let's end this.
Mortal Punishment. Oh yeah. No shot, we missed the guy on the left. Hello, Kiichi. I plan to. I'm just kind of swamped with Final Fantasy XIV news and coverage. Boom! I'm also still trying to make the Xenogears review. Boom. All right, get over here. I'm my own master now.
All right, what's next?
What's going on here? We're not gonna crash our Bandicoot, are we? You wouldn't fall out of the air on me, would you, Lusitania?
Well, guy missed his chance to run away. I'm familiar about him, but, well, I'd best leave him alone. Alden. Let's heal up. He's doing its Wrath of the Lich King expansion now. Funnily enough, they already did that. It's called Heaven's Sword. But it's like Wrath of the Lich King 2. Basically. I'm so looking forward to it. Oh my god. We got Ed and Eddie over here. Rail Sphere. I forget what this does. Oh yeah, it's a god, right. Alright. Hey Kevin, got a great idea for you. What if we not miss this time? Go with Cross Gear Rage. Oh, I hit a trick shot on him. Good dodge. Not sure you dodge an Uzi, but okay. Got rid of one. Ascension. Oh yeah. Oh, I can deal with that. That's some goodness. That's the sweetness right there. Let's get an instant replay of that. Boom.
Still a ways to go.
Dude, I got insulating tape from that. Huge. Saw a comment on Reddit today, and people were talking about Graha being 124 mentally, and someone said, well, it's more like his soul is fused and not just his memories. It made me think of Betclug, and then I was like, what? Whenever you put all the people and all the shards into blood soul stones, then force fuse them to their source selves. I feel like that'd just be like a massive operation to try and find every person's like other shard. Be an interesting little like subplot. I wouldn't be surprised if we do that for like Asm's shards though. Boom. Salt Pale Boat in Sky 2 was an absolute aura moment. Yeah, he wanted to just like save all of his aura for that one moment. To be fair, it was a good one. Whew! I'm gonna eat bloodstones in Memoria. I think Memoria is gonna be a very important thing going forward. Probably on like Sunday, because I want to give people at least like one weekend day in case we want to do MSQ. We're gonna do another like theater crafting stream for Final Fantasy XIV. There's so much more to talk about now after like 7.5. I like this like song you would hear. I can't put where you would hear it, but it's a goofy ass song, and you just know nothing serious could happen when this song plays, but then it becomes epic. On the name of the Northern Jaegers, we won't let you go any farther. So you really are an active Jaeger Corps, and a pretty famous one to boot. Still, it gets stuff rough going for your country and all, but I couldn't ask you to just, I don't know, step aside. Showed my kids your band streams, good times. We might do another band stream. We're very close to like 20K. It's like we're getting very damn close, like every day now. How dare you? What do you know about the hardships people endured by our people? I'll probably do like a few things for like a 20K special. Next chapter, Band probably gonna be one of them. We won't allow ourselves to be shamed with defeat here, not as long as we suffer. Bah, should have known. Okay then. I'll come to you with all I've got. Alright. Lock the hell in. Oh yeah, Titanic roar. Oh yeah. Eat my roar. And now, for the piece de resistance, mortal punishment.
What's next?
Dude, Kevin's busted. Can they bring back my bestie Xenos, please? Well, I don't want to spoil the recent patch Ultima, but like... Oh, thank you, Chilled Like Ice, for the subscription. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Jabronis. Level 91, let's go! Smelling salts. Insulating tape, let's go. Why does everyone just have an insulating tape? All the mainline Resident Evil games? Nice. Oh, what is all this commotion? We believe that to be an intruder, sir. And a competent one at that. An intruder? And just what do you think I paid good mirror to hire you for? I don't care if he's alive or full of holes. Get rid of him. Oh, getting me dead or alive is too much to ask of those guys. Okay, so this game so far has just been Kevin orifying. Dude flirted with a married woman, and if he continued to press that issue, would have gone all the way. Stole from an airship. One banging all the crew and the bodyguards, and now is shit talking the dude he stole from. We're just orifying right now. Who the hell are you? Wait, a priest? No! Yeah, I figured with something like this in your possession, you'd at least have heard of us.
How dare you! Give that back, that's mine!
Wrong answer. This belongs to the goddess, and it needs to be rightfully returned to her. It's not something mere mortals like you should be keeping for themselves.
Kill him! Kill him and get back my locket! No!
Ooh. Bubble shield, tail of 3.
Grr! He's got a switch on that thing.
Hermit Conrad. In accordance with the laws of the church and in the name of Idios, I am placing you under arrest. You stand charged with the unauthorized possession of and illegal use of an artifact.
Don't think you can get away with this, you meddling kids. You might be with the church, but I'm a Rainfall director. You lay a hand on me.
Oh, don't you worry. We cleared this with the big guys already. I'm sure you've already got a pretty good idea of just how recklessly you've been acting with this thing, right? You've been causing a whole lot of trouble for a whole lot of people, you know.
What in the LA Noir am I dealing with?
Guys like you have a habit of making themselves no shortage of enemies, and you've done a stellar blade job of that. So just accept that your luck's run out, Lucky Charms, and come quietly, okay?
No.
Oh, he's packing heat! Oh! Dude got speed blitzed. You just couldn't make this easy for me, could ya? So much for this being a piece of cake. Catching guys like this alive is more like trying to sneak off with the whole damn thing.
Stop right there!
Oh, you pulled out all the stops just for little old me. Now I get why you guys are so popular. That's some quick work being all dolled up and ready to take me down.
Silence! You might have had your way before, that's not how it's gonna go this time, totally. And just so you know, there's an entire company of us on this ship. Even if you have a hostage you can use against us, you've got nowhere to run.
Heh. We're all lucky boys and girls today, huh?
What? What are you talking about?
If this idiot here had been branded a heretic, I would have had to hunt each and every one of you down to the last member.
What?
What's up with this guy? He's aura farming. Well, don't let it get to you. Keep up the good work for your homeland or whatever. Just don't go giving us any reason to slaughter you in the process. Brother, when did Kevin become this cool? Yeah, man, personally I'd rather live, but oh ho ho ho! Bro had that timed to a T. What a heist! Sly Cooper would be proud of him. Impossible! Those Growls Ritter are monsters. Brother, who is that? That was quite a splendid show. But a tale is only just beginning. Kevin Graham Cracker. Who? After all, I have only just awoken. Alright, well that intro was awesome. Oh, yeah. Was that Grancel? Me praying for a good Halo game, be like. The sun kiss technique, I know it well. I'm an expert in that one. Lusitania. When the Japanese song busts out like 3 words of English, it's always good. Was that Renee? No, it's probably Chloe. Okay, so that guy's coming back. Nice to know we're gonna see Estelle again. Damn good intro, let's go. This will change over time, right? What do you mean? The game intro anime changes the farther we go in the game, yes? I have no idea. I have not heard of that personally. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Septine Church Growls Ritter operated Special Ops Airship Macabre. Another Xeno reference, just saying. Kevin's got his own crew. Congratulations on completing your operation, Joker. My thoughts exactly. That seemed to be a rather easy one for you in the end, too. Compared to what they usually like it was, so you had an airship this entire time, huh? Like how the intro screen for Xenoblade. Oh, I still have no idea if the intro screen's gonna change or anything. Be cool if it did. I'm a sucker for that. Be cool as tits. Compared to what they usually like it was. If I had a bit more time, I could have enjoyed some private time with a real gem of a woman, too. But I'll have to settle for crying myself to sleep tonight. Oh, not this again. Unless you want another earful from the commander, you might want to start taking your work more seriously. I know. Lighten up a little, yeah? I swear, I'll never get how you hard-headed types ended up assigned to a slacker like me. This may come as a shock, but you are a Dominion, you know. We can't very well have you acting alone without any form of backup. As long as you're here and the ship is under your command, then slacker or not, we're here too. Even then, you've got a lot less squires in your service than you should have. Maybe you should take this chance to gather up a few more. I think I'm gonna have to pass. And that'll just make it even harder for me to work on my own. I think I'll have to pass. Yeah, Boston Celtics couldn't be like that, huh? I thought you said that. We'd prefer it if you'd actually trust us to help you a little more, sir. I mean, all we could do in that salt pail operation was transport the thing. You say that as if we're transporting it isn't a huge responsibility in itself. After all, the last thing we wanted was him catching wind of it and becoming wary of us. Is something wrong? Oh, not a thing. Anyway, as per the original plan, we need to get ourselves back to Arteria ASAP. Or Arteria. Oh, do we never go to Arteria? So Kevin is a spy. I'll explain Kevin real quick. So we met Kevin in the last game. He was kind of just like a pal and like hung around like a stealth throughout the game. I was just kind of there willing to help us. At the end of the game, it was revealed that Kevin was way more than he let on. He was a Growls Ritter, so he operates with the church, going around the world basically to like collect artifacts of ancient divine power and basically confiscate them from whoever has them for the church. He's still that. What he really like didn't let us in on was he's also like one of the most powerful people in the world. He is like a super duper powerful secret agent, basically. The unbridled truth is that Jmulls is actually a band character. Oh, Christ. Why did I say I was going to play that? Oh, God. Well, I said it. We should be able to reach Not Halo there by noon tomorrow, or today now, I guess. Like at the end of the game, last game, he turned one of the big villains throughout the entire game just into salt. And dude could do nothing to stop him. Got it. Where's it from? Arteria, apparently. It's a call from Commander Solnate. Oh, you are kidding me. Getting a call from her right after a mission is always a bad sign. Let's get this over with. Put it through. Alright. Dude, nice monitor. Lock in. Lord help us all, by the way, when this game gets a remake. I know the internet. I know Xeno fans and I know Final Fantasy XIV fans, and I know there is some crossover in this Venn diagram with Trails fans. Lord help us all. You can just tell from the hair. Only 200 more subs. Way less than that at this point. 1 second. Let me get an actual number. I'll get you the exact number at. We're at 19,864. So 136 more until we hit 20K. We've been kind of on a roll. Evening, Kevin. Sounds like you did well. Fill me in, pause on the details. Basically went without issue. Artifact was the Fool's Locket. There were signs of society involvement, but looks like they cut any ties with him a long time ago. I see, as I thought then. A good work all around. I'd say you deserve a well-earned rest, but unfortunately, I can't grant you one right now. Got a whole game, you know. And here we go. Something the matter? Oh, I'm just dandy, totally. Please continue. Well then, as much as I hate to spring this on you immediately after finishing one mission, I've got something I'd like you to do for me. Not me either. Regarding a heretic, I assume. No, not this time. All I want you to do is pick something up. Errand boy, go play Death Stranding. Or Death Stranding. The object in question is currently being held underneath Grancel Cathedral. Grancel? Do you think this object may be somehow related to the areola? It's a distinct possibility. Can I count on you to handle this? Alright. That said, we've already got one artifact on this ship that needs transporting back, so I'll let the crew here take that to Arteria. I'll handle going to Libra on my own. That's fine with me. Oh, incidentally, you won't actually be alone. I've dispatched a rookie squire to aid you. You totally didn't see in the main, anime movie. They'll be serving you from now on, so do play nice, won't you? Wait a minute! Wait just 1 minute! You can't just spring a rookie on me out of nowhere like this. Meetings ordained by the goddess always come suddenly and unannounced. Don't worry, though. They won't be a burden. The abilities they demonstrated during training were truly something special. Well, I'll be praying for your success. Gop. Yo, shout out the wood Gop. Hello, hello, Devin. Welcome to the stream. Favorite game of all time? For me, it's Nier Automata. It's like Nier Automata, like Final Fantasy 14, or like pick a Xeno thing. But my number one I normally pick is Nier Automata. Well, congratulations on the new recruit. We were just saying you could do with more squires serving you. And I was so not down. I can't believe this. She never changes, I swear. Now, if all the people reading that book had any idea what a hellion she is in real life. Oh, Carnelia? I've always wondered whether publishing it was really such a good idea, to be honest. It's a complete advertisement saying we exist to the world. Oh, she wrote Carnelia. Oh, okay. If anything, I'd say a book that wild just serves to make people less likely to believe we really exist. And then the heroine died in it, which obviously is a big fat lie. If they'd actually met her, they'd know she's the kind of woman who could probably take a bullet to the head and ask for a cigarette first thing. Okay, so we're going to have to read this book then. So Carnelia, which has been a collectible book series in the games, was written by her. But the ending is a lie because she wouldn't die. So she's the main character, but she lies at the end saying that she dies. 20k before June, we got this, Mullers. I mean, it's not gonna probably not gonna last forever, but if we keep the same pace we've had like the last couple of weeks, might be way before June. He likes Nier Automata because of Robo Booty. I know what kind of man he is. You know, there's other things to appreciate about Nier Automata than just 2B's ass. I'm not saying that's not one of them, I'm just saying there's more to it, you know? I think we should probably refrain from commenting here. Anyway, you guys heard her. I'm gonna leave taking care of everything else relating to our mission to you guys. Just follow the money trail in the sky. There might still be hidden accounts we don't know about. Understood, sir. What will we be doing from here? We'll need to return to Arteria, obviously, but we can drop you off somewhere. You can put me down in any old state we pass on the way here. Preferably near a town that has international flights going out of it, I guess. Welcome, 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 Keiichi Morisato 98 to the Jabronis. Thank you for the membership. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That book series in-game is the Trails version of Twilight. Insane. Hello, Crossroads. Welcome to the stream. Many of the books in Trails are like that. Yeah, we're gonna like just take a minute, go back to like an old save and like read those books. Probably. At some point. Got it. Looks like the sun's starting to come up. I thought we were about to be, like, lifted up to heaven. Insane golden light. Well, I kind of like a ship. We're making a trail in the sky. Clanka Lover. Prologue. The Growls Ritter. The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky. The Third. I like the whole existential crisis that Nier Automata gives me every time I play it. See, you understand me. W title drop and chapter drop. Same day, afternoon. A good day to you, sir. In the skies of Midwestern Zemuria, the continent we're on, roughly 500 cells from Liberal. Liberal's the country from the first two games. That was not legible. How slow are we with the birds like keeping up with us? Oh my god, Dorothy's here. I can't believe of all the old characters, Dorothy is the first one we meet. I'm not opposed to it, it's just kind of surprising. They've gone out of sight now. I wonder if they're busy migrating. It looks like they can't keep up with the ship, though. Guess not every bird can be as fast as Seek. But they're just the cutest. Well, look who it is.
Kevin's a girl?
I know you. It really is you. Long time no see, Dorothy. I sure wasn't expecting to run into you here. Funny coincidence, huh? Heh, it really is. It's good to see you again, too.
Oh.
Who are you? Father. You don't remember my name, do you? Don't be silly. Of course I do, Rick. It's, Bill? Fred? Frank? Oh, I remember. It's Onion Graham. How do you go from Kevin to Onion? I want to know. Let's dissect this, Dorothy. How do you go from, like, Kevin to Onion? Is it the hair? But of course, how lucky I am to have been named into such a multi-purpose plant. That's not even a name, Dorothy. I mean, it is a name. It's just for a vegetable. You really did forget, didn't you? And yet you somehow managed to remember my last name like it was nothing. Heh, I was just being silly. A couple of days ago, I had this amazing onion hot pot over in the Eastern Quarter in Calvard, so I've still got onions on the brain. I couldn't believe a hot pot with just onions in it could taste that good, French onion soup, but I swear it did. It was so comforting and sweet. So that's how I ended up saying onion instead of your name. Dorothy is the epitome of, like, there's two brain cells in there, like, clacking around like marbles in, like, an empty, like, bucket. Dorothy's so cute. Hello, though, undetected. Well, whatever. I like Dorothy. She's fun. So if you insist you haven't forgotten, what is my name then? Riddle me this, Batman. Diddle me this, Batman. I do insist I'd never forget. It's lovely to see you again, Jasmine Graham. Moved on to a whole different kind of plant. But of course, how lucky I am to have been named into such a fragrant plant. That might be an actual name this time, but it's a woman's name. Take care, Keiichi, and thank you for the membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you have a good day and a good night. I doubt it, Neo. Oh, I see. So you're here to carry out a follow-up investigation and all that trouble that happened early in the year. That's about the gist, yeah? Come to think of it, how'd you end up on an international liner like this? You said you're in the Eastern Quarter, right? Were you there to write about it for Liberal News? Yep. Fair enough. Niall actually let me go on my own this time, too. Wow, that was daring of him. I'm surprised Calvert didn't burn down. I'm not sure I'd want to let you handle traveling abroad for a report alone. Then again, it's only by taking on positions of responsibility people can probably grow. Oh, I've been doing that plenty of that. I mean, I wasn't sure what I'd do when I end up in Calvard instead of Bowes Market, but I managed it's fine. Wait a second. Niall told me Niall told you to go to Bowes, not Calvard. He sure did. But then I got on the airship, fell asleep, and before I knew it, I was chilling out in Calvard's capital. You know, that checks. Weird, huh? It sounds like you got on the wrong airship to me. When my brain catch up, so you were in the Republic for literally days when you weren't even supposed to be there at all. Did you even have enough money to manage, Idios, help us, a passport? What's that? Well, fortunately, there was someone from the Liberalian embassy at the airport who could issue me a temporary passport, so that was okay. And then tons of people were really nice to me and helped while I was there, so I had all the dough a girl could ask for. I don't even know where to start. Now must be worried sick about you, huh? You think? I haven't told him anything. He didn't sound so hot when I called yesterday to say I'd be coming back to the office today. I keep telling him that all that smoking is bad for him, but he never listens. I don't think you can pin the crime on tobacco this time, Missy. I'm convinced Dorothy is an orange cat, one brain cell alive. You might be onto something. Thank you for all taking the journey aboard the Gretna today. We will be arriving at a terminal, Grancel City, in about 30 minutes. We ask that you take this chance to check that you have all your belongings with you and to return to your seats before we begin our landing. Until then, please enjoy the remainder of your flight. Sounds like we're almost there. I'm gonna have a walk around the ship to kill some of the last half hour. How about you? I'm not so sure. I suppose I might as well go and snap some more photos. It's not often I get to take an international liner like this. That sounds like a plan. See you later then. Later, alligator. Did you hear the announcement, sir? If not, we will soon be arriving in Grancel City. Might be wise to check you have all your belongings on your person. Okay. How about I go to the bathroom real quick, and then when we come back, we'll, like, progress this. Let's do a quick little save. All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. down. Got 16 up, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Do 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 do. I owe my soul to the company store. I'm back. Will the controller please work? Oh, okay, there we go. Unbelievably stubborn sometimes when she's like this. I'm not budging on it. We're going to the royal villa at the Grancel castle. That is final. Just going around fishing of all things. Oh my god. Mood though. Let's start from the top down, I guess. I'm finally almost in Liberal. Why did I come, you ask? Because it's the last spot that Ancient Dragon was sighted. No information on where it went after it showed up here, so if I want to try and pursue it, this is the best place for me to come. As soon as we land, I need to go and talk to Lyndon to see if he knows anything. Factoring Zeiss. It's gonna be weird going to like different regions in like future games. Because, well, I'm so used to Liberal at this point. The world of the Trails games and the world we would live in if Twitter didn't exist. God, I wish. Imagine. I mean, the dragon and like world-ending apocalypses aside, living in this world sounds like it'd be fun. I thought I'd see the day when Marana, Cookie, wouldn't have the upper hand in one, but it just happened. The world is full of surprises. Really knew how to put up a good fight for someone so young. Got an excellent information dealer working for me, too. So next time we do business, it's going to be a 6-4 deal in my favor. No, scratch that, 7-3. Please sit down like a good girl. We're almost there now. Please be quiet. Mommy, can I go look? Can I go to look outside? Can I? Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Used to be a sailor back in the day, but now I always use airships to get around. They're way faster than boats, for one thing, and unlike orbital buses, you don't end up with a sore ass after a long journey either. Tends to help. No one likes a sore ass. Nothing like the wind in your hair. My wife went back to her family's home. I mean, I'm as aware as anyone that I've been so busy with work lately that I haven't been able to spend any time with her, but if I'd known it was going to come to this, I would have sat down and talked to her about it a long time ago. Damn. Yo, she free though? We're finally back home in Liberal, which means it's time to start thinking about getting a house for ourselves. So glad I chose them to spend my life with. Oh, are these the two that were the couple before? I think they are. Yeah, I think we ran into these two lovebirds back in Grancel in one of the previous games. I think it was the last game, actually. That's cool. Holy lag spike down here, by the way. Like, only down here. Why is Dorothy in here? Approaching the Brecken Range. Be careful of potential air turbulence in the area. I know. Doing this route for 3 years now. I know what I'm doing, man. Hello, Xenatos. Welcome to the stream. Imagine getting a house. Funnily enough, I won the housing lottery in Final Fantasy XIV today. Your boy now has a house in Gridania. Let's go. As soon as we're over that, it'll be barely any time before we're in Grancel. Why do you want to know what I wanted to be as a child to begin with? That's not really something you normally tell complete strangers with cameras in their hands, you know? I'm on to you, Misty. You can't distract me. This is a serious news report here, so please answer my questions. She sure is making good use of those reporter privileges. Damn. Now tell me everything about you, because I don't have Google for this. Who need be so persistent? How can I get out of this? I can't tell a tough guy like me used to want to be a pastry chef. Be sure you can. Who doesn't like a good pastry? Evil people, I'll tell you. I don't even want to be here right now. Why do I even have to go out of my way to see him anyway? It's not fair. Why does this like one room lag the hell out of the game? Orbital pressure looks perfectly normal. I'm gonna have to ask you not to come down here, sir. Fuck off. Bro, holy lag spike. Get me out of this hellhole. This passenger announcement will soon be arriving in Grancel Castle, terminus of this liner. Return to the seats as soon as possible so the airship may be unsteady during landing. Ah, the great outdoors. Soon BlackRock's gonna stop buying up 14 houses. That'd be crazy. Be really funny if someone named their character BlackRock or something. It's so lovely to be back here again. The Republic was a wonderful place too, but you can't beat the air here in Liberal. You wouldn't believe all that stuff happened about half a year ago looking at Grancel now either. It's all completely back to normal. No giant world-ending calamities at all. The people here sure are strong for what's usually such a peaceful country. It's a country ruled by a queen. Everyone knows women are tough in the face of adversity. Yeah, okay, Tumblr. I'm not sure whether you're a perfect example of that or the opposite. You're right about the air here, though. It is nice. Nostalgic, almost. Critic. Makes me feel a little homesick. Your home's in Ontario, right? The Artery. Place with all the really big churches and stuff. I'm actually not from Artery. Not many people are. It's actually a pretty darn small, smaller than most states around the continent. It's where the high seat of the Septian Church is, so lots of pilgrims and clergymen gather there. But few are actually born there. Ah, like the Vatican, got it. Hello, partial. Oh, quite a bit. Really, huh? Well, okay, so Kevin Oliphant, he almost picked up a married woman. Dude soloed an entire airship by himself. Now he's back in Liberal because he got a new mission to team up with a newbie. And we're going there right now. We met Dorothy along the way. Grats in the house, Molly. Gridania, best city. Thank you, thank you. I leave behind my house that was in Ishgard. And I realized in Final Fantasy XIV, when you move your house, for some fucking reason, they don't copy-paste your interior. So I have to redo my entire house now. Why they don't just copy-paste your interior, I don't really know. But we might have to make a stream of that and talk about, like, lore. Really, huh? So where are you from, then? Dorothy! Oh, God. Oh, Niall Thornberry. I'm home. Did you miss me? Yeah, so Dorothy was told to go to Bose. She slept on the way and ended up in a neighboring country. So she's been gone for a bit and only just came back on a temporary passport. So that's what Niall's dealing with. Did I miss you? Of course I missed you. What an idio's name have you been doing? I sent you to Bose. How'd you end up in Calvert? You were definitely on the westbound line, I'm sure of it. I really don't know. Oh, wait, I might actually know. Go on then, spit it out. Pause. I'm not a quitter. I've been a sleepwalker. After I got on the right airship, I fell asleep and then sleepwalked onto the wrong one. You can't let it out of your sight, you know? She's so stupid. To think that all of this could turn out to be part of some elaborate murder plot. Wow-wee. All of a sudden, I feel like I've walked right into a mystery novel. Sleepwalkers don't change airships, you idiot. Out of context lines being 10 out of 10 and trails be like, Pant. I'm all out of breath now, of the wild. You all right? What's got you down? I really do think you should cut down on your smoking. You're not as young as you used to be, you know. Worried him half to death, then called him old. Oh, right, your 30th birthday was last Friday, too. What? 30's not that old, Dorothy. You're not as young as you used to be. Like, 30 is like your prime. What are we yapping on about, Dorothy? Happy birthday. I bought a cake over in Calvert and had a big celebration for it, too. How is it that you can remember useless crap like that and not the things that actually matter? I bet you were just looking for an excuse to eat cake all by yourself, weren't you? You should have seen it, Niall, almost as if it was for you. It was made with Eastern matcha, so it was unlike any cake I'd ever seen. That perfect blend of sweetness and bitterness was just sublime. Now, I've never had matcha myself. I'm just going to say, tea-flavored cake doesn't sound too appetizing. I would try it, and I'd be willing to be wrong, or expand my horizons. I'm just saying, like preemptively, before I jump into the deep end, just saying, I'm a bit pessimistic. Be kind to Dorothy, she has the orange cat debuff. She has the Billy from Billy and Mandy debuff. She got like one shriveled up brainstem in there. Like you open up her head and it's just like a hamster on a wheel, and the hamster's dead and the wheels are square. That perfect blend of sweetness and bitterness was just sublime. I took lots and lots of key pictures of it, so I'll show you them all later. You brought me pictures of a cake? At least bring me back a souvenir. Man, they always felt like they could go into business as a comedy duo and actually make money off it. But they're even more of a crack up now.
Wait a second.
Hey, nice to see you again, Niall Thornberry. You're looking same old, though. Maybe you're not so happy about that.
What are you doing here? Please tell me she didn't end up going to Arteria and causing trouble here too.
Your wish is my command. We just ran into each other on that airship by total coincidence, that's all.
Oh, good. You had me worried for a minute. I was scared stiff, pause. She'd gone and smashed through some expensive stained glass windows in the cathedral. There are who knows what.
I'm so sorry for what you have to put up with. Pshaw! You're too much of a worrywart.
Whose fault do you think that is? Still, it's good to see you again, Father. What brings you to Liberal? Something else happen here?
Oh, just a bit of work-related business I've got to take care of. It's not part of a major investigation, so don't go getting your hopes up. Nothing of interest gonna happen.
I'll be the judge of that.
Smart. Bloodhound for news.
Anyway, so where are you staying for the time being? Grancel Cathedral? I'll have to drop by and say hi to one sometime when I get the chance.
Go for it. I won't be there.
In the meantime, I'm dragging your butt right back to the office, Dorothy. You're gonna tell us all about what the hell you've been doing these past 2 weeks.
She's been gone for 2 weeks? Heh, you betcha. She made it sound like it was like 3 days before. I snapped photos of every meal I had while I was over in Calvad, so I'm sure if we develop them, I'll be able to remember everything.
I'm not talking about your gourmet report.
I can make an article out of that, I'm just saying. You have to have the content brain, though. Phew. Seeing those two together really makes it sink in that I'm back here. Thinking about it, I wonder how all the others here are doing. I know Estelle and Joshua are abroad at the moment, but I've got no idea what the others are up to. Is that for you, Father Graham?
Who?
Lieutenant Colonel Sid. Oh, yeah. Well, considering Estelle and Joshua in, like, the anime opening, I imagine we're gonna run into it at some point.
It's good to see you again.
I'm pleased to see you've been keeping well since we last met at that banquet. Same to you, sir. Gotta say, wasn't expecting you to be the army representative who came to meet me, though. I figured it'd be Julia.
May have been, but she's currently out on another mission, so unfortunately, you'll have to make do with me.
I didn't have anything better to do, so I came here in her place. Damn. There's no need to be so modest. A little bird told me that you're going to be promoted to full-on colonel soon, aren't you?
I shouldn't be surprised that your people have such a good information network, but I still am. Still, I'm afraid I still feel the position is too much responsibility for me as I am. I kinda shit, you know. Brigadier General Bright still has plenty of work left in him, too. Wouldn't want to take any of it from him.
Heh, lazy shit. Poor Cassie is still getting worked to the bone, huh? Anyway, let's get down to business. It's in Grancel Cathedral, right?
That's correct. It's being kept underneath it to be more specific, although I imagine you're already aware of that much.
I hear a layman like myself can't even enter it without the knight's permission. Pretty much, it's a special place, you see. I'll fill you in on the details when we get there. All right, then. Well, we may as well head there right away. There's someone I want you to meet in the cathedral. Who? Let's just say someone who's been assisting with the case. They'll be apprising you the details on what you're dealing with here. Oh, is this like the nun lady from the intro? Good old Grancel. That door is so ridiculous, I love it. Oh, hell yeah, weapon vendor. Wow, they're just showing us the whole city. It must have been the smoothest development process, by the way, back in the day to make these games. Just like reuse like 9% the same maps and everything. They gotta just have been like, oh, thank God, man. Ah, there you are. It's good to see you again, Archbishop. You look very well. Huh. And you must be... Woman in white. I wasn't expecting you to be quite this young. Damn. Yeah, I get that all the time, woman in white. That like your first name or like is in your middle name? How old are you? What? 22, but it's a lot younger than I expected. The Growls Red are really so short-staffed that they're handing out their most important post to kids. You can't blame me for assuming the 5th Dominion would look like more of a veteran, can you? So she knows. Heh, your surprise is written all over your face. Someone in your position should have a much better poker face than that. Maybe you need to redo your training from scratch. Or you're just acting, I wonder. How do you... Professor Russell, please. He isn't here for you to try and pick a fight with him. Professor Russell, wasn't that the old guy that was Tita's granddad? What, like a sex change operation? What's going on here? Please try and be a little less deliberately provocative. What? Hell no. Dude, what is that PNG? He's here to steal the thing we went through so much effort to bring up, and he'll want me to play nice. And kindly don't call me that ever again. I don't want to be addressed in the same way as that old coot. Oh my God, it's Tita's mother. Oh, okay, things make so much more sense. It's like Professor Russell's daughter. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Oh, dude, Tita family reunion, let's go. Of course, ma'am. Wait, Russell? Westbrook? Then are you? I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Erica Russell. I'm sure it's not a name you're going to be forgetting anytime soon. Fade to black immediately. Dude, are those stairs? Where's the aura monster? We're going the wrong way, too. Still, I sure didn't expect you to run into little Tita's mother here. I'd heard about you and your husband were both living abroad. What brought you back? Is she single? Well, I don't think she is. Hello, Joshua. Welcome to the stream. When she interacts with Agate, oh my God, I need that. What do you think if the other went down here? There was no way I was staying out of the country any longer than I had to. Though with how remote the region we were in is, it was all over by the time word reached us, not Halo. Had we found out sooner, I sure wouldn't have let that maniac pull half the crap he did. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this world-ending apocalypse wouldn't have happened if I was there, mate. Yeah, you know what I mean? Doesn't sound like you're too happy with the professor nowadays, huh? Talk about an understatement. That whack job actually took my little girl to that floating city with him. I get that he's soft towards her, but that's no excuse for exposing her to danger. Girl, she was like all my damage. She was going to that entire city no matter what. Did you see the amount of damage she did, especially in AoE? I wasn't benching her to begin with. That's fair. And as if that isn't bad enough, he let that red-headed scumbag get near her too. Oh, she does not like agate. Wait a minute. She might be a favorite of the channel. Wait a minute. Girl knows ball. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at the background. I do not think you're descending. We're descending just very slowly, I think. Yeah, I think it's going higher. I think. That is like the best optical illusion possible. No, I think it's getting... And as if that isn't bad enough, he let that red-headed scumbag get near her too. Okay, wait a minute. Agate's a redhead. I kind of have to defend my boy now. That utter cretin isn't fit to be within 50 odds of my darling Tita. Never mind actually getting friendly with her. So, you don't like agate, huh? Don't you speak that filthy name in front of me ever again. Damn. Oh, when I'm finished with him, he'll wish he'd never been born. He might have survived me in the first game, be like. He might have survived that last onslaught, but we'll see how he fares against an even more powerful unit, won't we? She's giving him like challenge runs. Wait a minute, Erica. Hello, FSU. Welcome to the stream. I get the feeling this is a matter we're better off not prying into. I thought the same, so I don't know any more about it than you do. Incidentally, the Professor Russell you're more familiar with is currently vacationing abroad. As such, she has been assisting us with this case in his place. Dude got out of there immediately. He's like, Erica's coming. Shit, man, I got like PTO though, right? It's like, I don't know, Calvert Beach is looking kind of nice right now. I'm out of here. Oh, I see. Are you two listening to me? No. I'm not a dairy, soon dairy. Well, whatever. I kind of like her. This staircase sure is long, though. Wish it were Natsuki Subaru. How much farther do we have to go? We could jump. Not much as far as I know. Yep, there we go. I mean, to be fair, the professor wasn't really powerful to begin with, either. I guess she just, like, takes after him. I keep thinking she's, like, Olivier from the back. If I was Agate, I would leave liberal forever. Damn. Make use of that passport, little bro. Get out of here, Agate. A dead end. I hope you got a good explanation for this. I do. This isn't a dead end, but to go any farther, I'm going to need you to undertake a ritual of sorts for me. Huh? Well, this certainly took a turn for the strange. Is this an example of the church's famous thaumaturgy? Something like that, yes. Specifically, I would like you to undertake a form of suggestion. I'm not sure I follow. I'm kind of stupid. Yeah, we kind of figured that, dumbass. You want us to promise not to tell anyone what we see here, right? That's a little extreme, so no. The Colonel is obviously going to need to report what happened here to the superiors, for one thing. All I want you to promise is that you won't tell anyone who you aren't certain you can trust. I don't need you to say it. I just need you to think and believe it. Weird, but alright. I'm liking Erica. I'm liking her a lot. I'm gonna need her to be a pro tag. If that's all you want us to do, so be it. I need to know Tita's father. I need to know what he feels. I need to know how these two interact. I need to see the family dynamic. I feel the same way. Should we deliberately repeat it in our minds, then? You don't even need to do that. It should just come completely naturally to you. All right, here goes. In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium. Space's golden glow, consciousness, silver's glow. By your opposing natures, reveal to them the path that leads to your sacrament. Wada wada bing bang, or whatever. Huh? Oh.
Found the door!
What? How did that door appear? Am I reading too much into that, or is that supposed to be like the Jewish star on the door? It's not like exactly it. Actually, no, it is. There's just like an extra triangle on the bottom. Huh. How did that door appear? Thank you both for your assistance. I can see that you were true to your word. Ah, I see. So if we just said it but didn't really mean it, we wouldn't be able to see anything, right? And yet I can hardly believe what happened. I imagine it would be uncouth of me to ask how all of this works. Yeah, I'd really rather you didn't. Alright, fair enough. Magic door powers. I feel like there's a better way to open that door. Anyway, come on in. Ah, I heard this game was one giant glorified dungeon. Is this it? Ah, I see to the blind man. World of Warcraft. Unbelievable. All these years I had no idea that such a place lay hidden beneath Grancel Cathedral. Well, it's not exactly something we publicize. It was built in accordance with the agreements between the church and the royal family. It has but one purpose: to suppress the power of ancient artifacts and keep their influence in check. So it's like that secret room from the 5th Harry Potter movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but probably, I think so. I see. Its importance to you Growls Ritter is quite clear then. I'd assume there are similar ones in places other than Liberal too. Well, I won't deny it, like that one choice in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Anyway, we call this place a primal ground, Wizifrate. Now there's a deep name if I've ever heard one. Is the original ground the others are based on in Arteria? I'll take that as a yes. Got that out of him. Oh, I'm not confirming anything. I was just thinking about how much you take after the other Professor Russell's all. I'll thank you not to associate me with him. He might chump me a little in the theoretical side of things, but when it comes to the practical side of orbital science, I could beat him in my sleep. Ah, okay, so she's better at building shit, and he's better at, like, thinking stuff up. Got it. That's why she talked about, like, sicking, like, robots on Agati. So she's really good at building machines and stuff like that. And I was the one who designed the fundamental systems of the capital and the Arcel, you know. Wait, I thought that was supposed to be the other Professor Russell. Like, didn't they make, like, a point of that? Or is it a case of she made the thing, he thought it up? Really? Nice. But I think we're getting off topic here. This game is basically Persona 3 the answer. I kind of figured it'd be, yeah. Good comparison, probably. Look at a Covenant Temple. Oh god, imagine. Where's the Prophet of Truth? This is the object in question, right? That's correct. It was pulled up 3 days ago from the area where the Liber Ox sank, and we believe it to be an artifact. 2 to 3 times shorter than the first 2 games. I've heard it short as well. 3 days prior, roughly at the center of Valeria Lake. Mine! Where the Liber Ox sank. Speaking of orange cats, we got Dorothy over there. Damn. Sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping round my back stairs. If this spot turns out to be a bust, we're probably gonna have to call it quits for today. Are we gonna fight the whole Trails cast like in the answer? Well, I hear that there's a mechanic in this game where you go in like through certain doors and you get more character or like story for certain characters by doing so. We can only hope. Professor Russell is certain that this is the area where we should be looking. Yep. And if she says it's here, it's here. That ship is rusted to hell and back. Nah, it's fine. It's the one platform from Metal Gear Solid 2. It's fine. Unfortunately, as you know, Valeria Lake's about as deep as a lake can get. Depending on how small the thing we're looking for is, actually fighting could be a real task and a half. What about a cat in a hat? Is it likely to be small, though? The orbital reading suggests that we're dealing with quite a large object, I believe. I wouldn't judge its size based off of those. Mine. Ah, Professor. Take care, Esther. Thank you for tuning in. Hey there, kiddo. Finished getting us a new estimated location? And just about. It'd be real swell if you knocked it out with the kiddo, though. Not sure it's the most appropriate way to address a married woman, much less one who's already popped out a child. Sorry, old habits die hard, you know. Ought to make the switch when I've been calling you that since you were about knee-high. Well, I'll let you off this time. Back to work. Can you ask your subordinates to stand down for the time being, Colonel? Is this the spot, then? Were you able to calculate exactly where the object is? Give or take a nudge, yes. Judging by the readings, what we're trying to pull up isn't all that big either, damn. No, it's perfectly average size, Eric, I trust. Probably about 50 reg, maybe even less. Serious? Thought we'd be dealing with a real monster, not something the size of an Antoine. Jan? I forgot that was Antoine. There's one door you should be wary of. Yeah, when it comes to like getting extra lore in this game, feel free to backseat as much as possible. I don't mind. Still, if it does turn out to be an artifact, this could get problematic. I would prefer like no spoilers though. Yeah. Unfortunately, the church isn't going to want to let us keep it, that's for sure. Yeah. Really cannot stand them. No matter how hard you work to get your hands on something, the second it turns out to be an artifact, they swoop in like the god is given right to have it. Ticks me off. Just don't give it to them. Did no kingdom in this world think of that? Just don't give it to them. Easy there, we don't know for sure that there's even an artifact yet. Regardless, I'll pass on the message to my subordinates right away. I'll leave the rest up to you, Gustav. You got it. Let's see what we're dealing with, yeah? Well, I know there was discussion, like on the rumor mill, whether or not they were going to even like remake the third game, like this one, or they're just going to like skip right to the next one. Okay, that's the spot. Go on ahead. Yes, ma'am. Beginning the salvage operation. Fifth rule of the salvage's code. Who knows it? Yeah, that sound just fills me with dread. Does the salvage crane sound like it's in poor condition to you? Not really what I meant. I just can't bring myself to like artifacts, you see. We can't explain how they have the power they do, but they have it, and it's not even something we can ignore either. As a researcher, I can barely imagine anything more frustrating. Even when we can't help but be captivated by them, we're well aware that any attempt to solve the mysteries is pointless. I see. When you put it like that, I can understand to a degree how you must feel. Half a year has passed since all the chaos came to an end, and on the surface, we're back to normal. But even now, we still don't know what truly happened here or what it signified. Yeah. Hello, Joshua and Zen. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. Not like I was here to see it all happen, of course. The crane arms reached the bottom of the lake. Whoa. Alright, internet like sputtered for a bit there, and I don't know particularly why. I think we're good though. Just at a few seconds. Whoa, okay. Internet, would you like to work for me, please? Internet, I would like you to work. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's give it a second to make sure the internet's fine. I don't know why we like broke connection there for a minute. Yeah, I think we're good now. The community for Trails is convinced that Sky the Third is skippable. It is a huge foreshadowing for the rest of the series. Okay. I mean, we're gonna play through them. It's fine. I'll be the judge if it's skippable or not. I'm gonna attempt to grip pause the object. Swing and a miss, moving 30 red to the right. Like a crane game. Huh, there we go. We've got it. Want me to pull it up? Please do. Oh, the truth, huh? Yanking it, yanking it, yanking it, yanking it, yanking it. Here we go. There it is. What? Oh my. It's glowy. Good nightlight right there. I see. Still looking at it. Correct. There were orbal readings coming from the artifact when we found it, but not anymore. And I'm sure I don't need to spell out the significance of that, do I? No, it's plain as day why you decided to stay and wait for me now. If an artifact has lost its power, it's exempt from the traditional agreements governing them and doesn't need to be given to the church. Is that it? You already understand me so well. We can come right to the Chase Bank then. Orbal readings disappeared just before we handed the artifact over to the cathedral, as it so happened. It's currently being looked after here, but the formal procedures to transfer ownership have yet to be completed, making its legal owner unclear. So in your expert opinion, what should be done here? That is a tricky one. I'm assuming Libra wants to assert ownership of it in this scenario, right? If anything, it's the professor here who wants to do that. I'm merely here accompanying her as a representative of the Royal Army. Only reason I'm lying at the bottom of the Valeria Lake right now is because of ZCF's salvage efforts. I'd say we have every right to keep it personally. From what I've heard, it's completely impossible to analyze an artifact that's no longer active. I don't see how it'd be of any use to your research as things stand now. But you're sure you wanted that badly? Oh, absolutely. We're talking about an object found at the site of where a massive flying city used to be. I might not have seen it myself, but it sounds like everything we thought we knew about the world was more or less proven wrong. Hello, Virasi. Welcome to the stream. Don't want to spoil myself. I don't blame you. Make the optional Star Door 19 for the third game an optional scene in the second game, and then never need to play the third one. I mean, if there's like extra doors in this game for like extra lore, we'll just get them all. Might not have seen it happen, but it sounds like everything we thought we knew about the world was more or less proven wrong. You know, by the truth that you people in the church have kept hidden for the past, oh, I don't know, 1,000 years. As for that Ouroboros group, they don't make much more sense than you guys. The more I hear about their advances in technology, the less I can work out how it's even possible. I don't know what the truth is or what's really happening here in this land, but I can't stand by and feign disinterest in knowing the answers anymore, and I'm far from alone. So long as there's the slightest chance that artifact could shed light on all of what I want to know, I want it. I think you made your point, Professor. It's not as though interrogating him will achieve anything. True enough. Well, you've heard what I've had to say. It's now up to you to tell us what you're going to do. Will you hand over that lump of metal or won't you? Well, that brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil. That was from the intro movie, not the movie itself. When you first boot up the game and before you go to the main menu, they play a little sequence, and that's the dialogue there. That brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil. Okay, that's our partner from the opening movie. Who is she? No way. It crawled through the fields, ran through the hills, and spread disaster in the skies above. Shout out to Iron Maiden there, by the way. An excerpt from the Book of Ezra, verse 2, Disaster Sonic Unleashed. Is this the girl that, like, Kevin was with a while ago, 4 years ago, that died? I apologize for the delay in coming, Father Graham Cracker. My name is Reese Argent, and I am a squire of the Growlsritter. Reese Argent, huh? Or Riez? Rias? Rias Argent. Okay, that's it. Hello, zombie. Welcome to the shame. Hope you loved SC. Oh, I loved SC. I look forward to working under you. I didn't think we'd end up having more company. Wait a second. Is something the matter? So that's how they think they can get me, is it? But they can't just bribe me so easily. I'm better than that. Huh? Maybe I underestimated the Growlsritter. Reese. They think they can break my will to fight by sending a girl like you my way, do they? But I'm not gonna go down so easily because I've got a secret weapon of my own. What's going on, Erica? Behold, the most powerful force in the universe! What kind of band-for-band situation is this? I activate my trap card. Tita! Isn't that... That's Tita, isn't it? How cute. Isn't she? Isn't she? I bet you just want to jump into the photo and squeeze like a stuffed toy right now, don't you? I should have known a cutie patootie like you would be able to appreciate the same qualities than others. Huh? Is she trying to go cute for cute? Anyway, that's why no matter how freaking adorable you may happen to be, you can't take me down because I've got a natural immunity. I beg your pardon, but I'm afraid I'm not really following. You keep saying that someone is cute, but are you referring to me, Baka? Tita's mom is insane. I already love her. Who else would I be talking about? We haven't had Estelle yet for like the chaos energy. Well, we've had Dorothy, but now Dorothy's no longer here. So now we have her. There must always be one very chaotic force that's also a girl. You need the chaos girl at any point in a Trails game. For right now, it's Erica. You got such an aura of maturity about you, and yet your features still have that irresistible trace of innocence to them. And then they throw you into a sister's habit to compliment it all like a little cherry on top. That's the most flattering habit I've ever seen. If I didn't have my protective field, I'd be in real danger here. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm just saying. Wow, she's a weak woman, huh? Crumbles under the slightest bit of cuteness. Wait till she sees me. Might I inquire as to the identities of the people with you, Father Graham? Hello, Minato. Welcome to the shame. Sure. The lady's Professor Erica Russell of ZCF, while the gentleman is Lieutenant Colonel Sid of the Royal Army. Seriously, though, Father Graham. Really? Ah, so you're the people who initially discovered the artifact, then? Thank you for cooperation on our work. We will take over looking after it from here on out. That will be all. Wait up! What? Hold on a minute. We hadn't finished deciding what to do with it yet. Perhaps not, but my intention was to save you the time and effort required to do so by making the correct judgment myself. Whether it has lost its power or not, that is no ordinary artifact. It is potentially related to one of the Septarians. Oh, like the big ones, okay. I'm surprised that you even humored the option of letting an outsider take custody of it. I mean, well, you should know how to pick a fight. Go on then, what legal basis do you have for taking it from us? The agreement with the church quite clearly say that artifacts that have lost their power are exempt from the usual rules. I have no legal basis, but you have no more of one for keeping it. If we are following the agreements to the letter, no one is allowed to assert ownership of inactive artifacts. It belongs to neither you nor me. It is simply an abandoned object with no owner whatsoever. What? So all you got is I don't need a reason. It's mine and that's final. To put it bluntly, yes. Hey, I like how she argues. You know what? I like the way she plays this game. If that's how you want to play it. What's your take on this, Kevin Graham? Well, by all means. Me? I thought I'd been kicked out of this conversation. But, well, I can't say I don't want to take it back to Ontario with us, but after all the help Liberal's given us, I feel kind of bad just snatching it up from them without even giving them a valid reason. Both arguments of a degree of merit, but neither are clearly more correct. I'm not quite sure how you'll solve this one, Doctor. You, do know that you're smack dab in the middle of this too, right? Okay, something serious is going to go on when everything just gets inverted. What's going on here? Wow. My. What is it? Why do you both look so surprised? What do you mean, why? Did the two of you not hear that? Hear what? Wait a... Oh? Hey, it's powered back up, though. It's coming home to me. Suck it, Liberal. It's like an egg. The old spark! Optimus Prime was right! Dibs. Wow. Oh, no way! That thing wasn't giving off any orbital readings at all anymore. Zero, zip! Why is it suddenly active again? I believe that settles our dispute. It sure does. So the real artifact was inside, huh? Never seen one quite like it. Looks like an Xbox of some kind, or a GameCube, maybe. That Spidey sense was tingling. I'm having a big tingle going on right now. That's my Rubik's Cube. Oh. I'd like to thank you two for your cooperation in the recovery of the artifact. Game over, I guess. In accordance with the Pact of the Church, I, Kevin Graham, will be assuming custody of it from here on out. You and all who aided you have the Septine Church's deepest appreciation. Alright, roll credits. Game over, man. Game over, man! Game over! Shortest game possible. Like this, a Far Cry 4. Phew, I thought we were never going to escape. Erica sure doesn't know when to quit. That's a kind way of putting it. Couldn't believe what I was hearing right at the end, though. Just as I thought she maxed out a crazy talk to spew, she goes and shouts, well, if you're gonna be taking that, then I'll be taking her. Heh, I thought Annalise was a one-of-a-kind cuteness freak, but she might actually have some stiff competition. Annalise? Oh, sorry, she's a girl I met while I was here the last time. She's a bracer, about your age, I think. Oh. Reese? Reese's Pieces? Yes? Never call me that again. You're not mad at me, are you? For not keeping in touch with you? Father Graham. Yes? 5 years is a long time. Oh, is this the girl that he was talking about in the last game? No, it's the Allspark Optimus Prime in this game. What I've done, I test myself. Oh, God. Every game needs Linkin Park. Just as you have changed and progressed in rank significantly during those years, so have I. The Rias Argent standing before you is a squire of the Growlsritter, not the girl you once knew. I am here to serve and to protect you, nothing more. Come on, Reese. You need not concern yourself with how I feel. If you don't treat me as a subordinate, then there is little reason for me to be here serving you. And with that talk out of the way, we need to board the last international liner out of Grancel, don't we? We should start making our way to the landing port. Okay, so something's gonna interrupt us. Wait a second. Was that a dog? Was that your... It was a stomach, not an actual dog. Got it. It was a figment of your imagination. Huh? You seem to be tired, Father Graham. I see no other explanation as to why you're hearing sounds that clearly don't exist in reality. I think you ought to try and have some rest when we reach the airship. It was her oh my God. I don't know if that was what it was. as I was saying, I think you ought to try and have some rest. Pata. Haktua. Don't even try and tell me that one was my imagination. Man, for a second I thought you'd changed, but you haven't. Not one bit. You're still the same perpetually hungry Reese I remember. This is just a simple physiological phenomenon. Had a banner bullet, hold on. Just a simple physiological phenomenon. My lack of control is proof that I still have plenty of training ahead of me. I can only apologize for my own inability. Since when did not being able to turn off your stomach become something you have to apologize for? Besides, I wouldn't have you any other way. You're forever gonna be the girl who was always getting caught sneaking into the kitchen and trying to stuff her face to me. I'll be going on ahead, Baka Baka Baka. But wait a second! You're in my way. Please move. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to push my luck. I just got carried away thinking of old times. That's all. You have no reason to apologize. Nor do I see any point in you doing so, because there are a few times or a few things in this world that carry less weight than one of your apologies. Damn. Damn. Okay, so she's just twisting the dagger in him. Damn, finally biting back, huh? Well, I've only got a 50-50 chance of you listening to me. Can you knock it off with the Father Graham, or even Father for that matter? For what reason? I don't know if you're doing it because you feel like you have to, or because you want to act all distant. But there's no way I can get used to it, like ever. It weirds me out. So, please, call me Kevin. Same as you always did. What if I refuse? Then I'll beg you until you change your mind. I'll get down on my knees if I have to. You certainly would, dog. I got that dog in me, though. Well, you know what they say. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I can't help it if I write the game. 1 second. I think Reese is the character that Kevin talked about at the end of the last game. Either Kevin was lying or he's talking about someone else. He knew Reese before, like years and years ago. And apparently they were pretty close. For Kevin, someone died. What is bro eating? Antacids. So they had like some kind of relationship before, but it's been years. So she's acting pretty distant now for some reason. I'm too set in my ways now. The one left me. So Kevin left her. Okay. I think I see. She's acting cold and distant because Kevin, for whatever reason, left her 4 or 5 years ago. Sorry, didn't quite catch that. It was nothing. Still, I can't very well refuse an order from my superior, so... Oh no, you're not playing that game. It's not an order, it's a favor. He kicked her off the Spotify family plan and didn't tell her? Damn. You know what? I gotta back Reese here, then. Very important distinction. Blech. You're so selfish, Kevin, Baka Baka. There we go! That's what I wanted. But just so we're clear, even if I've changed how I address you, the fact that I'm your subordinate hasn't changed in the slightest. Don't forget that. Yeah, I know. We can talk like we used to, but there's no way to turn back the clock on the way things used to be. And I just told you I'm submissive. Oh, and one more thing. We still got some time until the last airship leaves. So we head over to the department store in the East Block and grab something you can eat. I like the sound of that. I propose buying all the bread they have left. Smart. I didn't know you were that hungry. How about like some protein in there? Maybe some water as well, not just bread. Though, to be fair, bread is pretty good. I thought you were joking when you said you were going to buy everything they had left. The girl behind the counter looked like she thought you were a freak of nature. Damn, I'm proud of her for that. This is just another example of Idios' divine providence. It's better that they're bought by someone who intends to consume them than to have the poor things be thrown away. Yeah, it's an act of charity. We're saving the planet one munch at a time. Yeah. You're real bleeding hot for that much. I hope you're not spending your entire salary on food. I'll have you know that you have nothing to worry about. There are few people in this world who know how to make better use of sales and special offers than I. Okay, so I'm just saying though, whenever she's in my party and I go to a vendor, I better get a discount. Well, whatever makes you happy. It's not my business how you blow your mirror at the end of the day. Still, while I'll give you that my getup is right up the top of the suspicious charts, I'm pretty sure anyone would be confused if a woman in a sister's habit came wandering into their shop after dark to buy out the leftovers. Oh, stop your grumblings. And it's almost time for us to leave. We should make our way over to the landing port. I'm not sure how much longer my stomach can wait. Yes, ma'am. Is something... Someone was there. Is Kevin doing one of these? Sorry, that stomach of yours is gonna have to wait a little longer. Unforgivable. I don't know who this fiend is, but as long as I don't kill them, I can go as far as I like, right? Look, when you're hungry, you're hungry. I sympathize, but you, might want to calm down a little. Still, whoever they are, they're not very good at tailing people. Quite. I doubt they have much experience. They do seem to have undergone some degree of training, however. Yeah. Oh well, sad to say, but we're gonna have to skip today's last airship out of here. Do you know of a good place to strike? Persona 5? Oh, I do. I know the perfect place. Let me guess, that one bench from the end of the first game? Oh, we went all the way over here, okay. Is that Chloe? Nah, it can't be. Different hair, I think. Why did they bring this loser back? Why is it whenever I give a character in this game a wild, wacky voice that's hard to do, they always end up becoming a very important recurring character? Where did they go? I saw them enter this area, I'm sure of it. It was you, huh? What? Freaking Gilbert Godfrey. How? How did you discover me? My stealth abilities are the height of perfection. Heh. Yeah, just like I remember you. Still way too sure of yourself. Who might this be? Well, he's technically part of Ouroboros. He's about as low-level ranking a member as you can get, though. I see, he does look the part. Who is this? In the first game, you go to a seaside town. The assistant to the mayor there turned out to be the bad guy. That's Gilbert. He came back in the last game as a prototypical henchman lieutenant for the big bad guys, and we whooped his ass a few times. He's back, I guess. I see. He does look the part. How dare you? I'll have you know I'm very much on the up. And as for you, what do you mean he does look the part? You couldn't look more like a nobody if you tried. Damn! Yeah, get his ass, Rias. You're the kind of person who constantly throws himself into things in a circle too big to handle and ends up sabotaging himself without anyone lifting a finger. And you refuse to learn from any of your failures too. Wow, she clocked this dude immediately. What? You haven't lost your touch. You've got the touch. You've got the power! I'm impressed how accurately you were able to judge his character after talking to him for a second. I didn't even need to talk to him. Talk to her. He oozes irrelevance from every pore. Damn! Alright. I like Sister Reese. Reese's Pieces, I like her. I like her a lot. These are good insults. I'm gonna need to jot these down for when we get to the next, like, Halo multiplayer game. He oozes irrelevance from his every pore. Yo, cocky, aren't you? Well, let's see how long that cockiness lasts. Now, stick him up. She's got a whip blade? Oh, I like her. I like her a lot, dude. Oh, I'm a fan of Reese. Reese's Pieces, you might be a permanent mainstay of the party. Oh, you're already going up the tier list. You roast people like it's a card lobby, and you have a two-handed sword that gets even extra length. Girl after my own heart. So that's what you picked, huh? Just like you to choose a bow gun as your weapon of choice, I chose a Templar sword for mine. But that's all there is to it. Gotcha. Hello, Star. Welcome to the stream. This is the third game, yeah. Sequel. Impossible! You drew all 5 secret cards, all 5 pieces of the puzzle. What did you just do? I don't even know how I got hit. It's a weapon used by the Grancel called a Templar sword. The blade made of multiple pieces held together by wires that let the user extend it at will. Megagaga. Anyway, it's time those lips started flapping. Pause! What's a wanted criminal like you doing here in Grancel? How much of a business do you know? Why should I have to answer your... Yay. You don't know when to give up. Start talking now. FYI, she's not in a good mood. And, you don't want to make her any madder. Good cop, bad cop, huh? It looks like I've got only one option. Skedaddle. I'm so sorry, forgive me. I'm only here because I crash landed. I didn't even want to come here. And after all what I did, I happened to see you two, so I decided to follow you, I swear. Maybe I misjudged him. There might be more to him than meets his eye, in a sense. I think he's blind. That's a nice way of putting it, so go on, keep talking. You said you crash landed here. That means there's an Ouroboros airship somewhere near here that you came on, right? No, there isn't, totally. I did Crash Bandicoot land, but it wasn't on board an airship. Bro's got a submarine? It was on board this. I'll allow it. It's cool. What the? He has an hockeyism? Haha, not so irrelevant now, am I? Show them what you can do, G Apache. Mow them down. All right, bro, let's go. She can't use S brakes? What a bum. Member of Ouroboros with the most growth potential, he says, uses varied attacks. New kind of hockeyism made by the 13 factories has many different armaments. Hello, hello, Gloria, welcome to the shame. This message is crazy. Despite most people finding you unattractive, I want you to know that you'll be okay, thanks. Don't give up, I find you attractive. Do you wear boxes or briefs? I wear fucking victory! Get him. Boom! What kind of damage is that? You're frozen. You wasted the crit on that? Cures ailments, we go with that. I can't have it be frozen. It's too dangerous. Alright, what can you do? Arc Fencer. Raises Templar sword and extends it to attack. Holy Blessing. That's pretty good. Heals 50% HP, 50 CP, and cures KO with a blessing. That's very good. Get the whip sword, you little rage. Alright, let's heal up Kevin. Alright. Ooh, okay, we need to heal her up now. Beautiful. Rough. That's fine. That's fine. Good damage. Okay. Let's try Dark Matter. Okay, so far so good. Look at the Grail Sphere going. Get a block. Nice. You feel yourself losing the will to live? Mood, actually. Alright. Arc Fencer, let's go. Ah, yeah, I can work with that. It didn't kill. Did my man just do 1 damage? That's what I'm looking for. Ooh. Holy blessing. Insane buff. No, I wonder if the strength and debuff thing... Okay, it doesn't cure... No, it does cure debuffs. Okay, that's good to know. I feel like Ascension Spam might be the play here. No. Melee. That's fine. Cross gear, go with that. Okay, good damage. Go with a chain. Let's see what this is all about. Ooh, nice little combo. Okay. Okay, not ideal. Heal. Good. Just whack him. Critical mode, that's fine. Go for another chain. This should kill. Did we miss that 1 hit? Are you kidding me, man? Huge damage. No shot. Come on, Kevin. He has 26 HP. Land it. That's what we're looking for. Got him. You're trapped now, Gilbert Godfrey. No! Cassio Bale! Do you have any idea how much I had to go through to earn that? You really are full of surprises, aren't you? I'm impressed, Reese. You sure know how to get the best out of that thing. Not at all. I've still got a lot to learn. Whack. Especially if I want to be half as good as my sister. Heh. Oh. Still, I'm no different. Kevin, Anyway. Was Kevin in love with her sister? What? Okay, I guess we're gonna learn that as the game goes on. All right, wager you're out of chicks now, so you ready to give up and come in quietly? If you don't try and cause any more trouble, I'll hand you over to the soldiers here and leave it at that. You planning to hand me over to the Royal Army? That's your best bet. If you really want us to take you back to Altaria instead, that's cool by me. But if you go with that one, I can't guarantee your safety. I'll leave that one to you. This again, huh? Again? What was that? This thing again. It starts glowing so randomly. Maybe it's reacting to something. What is that thing? What are you planning on doing? Wait, the text at the beginning and what she said when she first came onto the scene when we were down in the cathedral. Not the cathedral, when we were down in Grancel Castle. It's activated whenever Kevin himself has had a moment of, like, hesitation. It's like a weird trigger whenever Kevin has a moment of hesitation. I don't know. Does this kind of hesitation? What is that? I'm probably overthinking it. What is that thing? What are you planning on doing? Nothing to you. Don't worry. Shut up for a second. What is up with this thing? So the time to begin is finally upon us. Who? Huh? What? When did you? Who is this? This can't be low. It's a spirit bomb. It's a pleasure to see you again, Kevin Graham, traverser of the pathless darkness, repenting of his transgressions with the sin of a stigma forever on his back. Repenting of his transgressions with the sin of a stigma forever on his back. That's some foreshadowing. Who the hell are you? Wah! Ugh. Kevin! Thus my lord was revived. Come forth, offerings, come forth, lost lambs, burn to ashes in the ever-blazing flames. So he said, like, the last line from, like, that intro thing. And then, like, followed it up. Huh. What happened? Why did I... I just dropped a war crime in my digestive system. Where am I? We're in the jail cell from Tantal in Xenoblade 2, Kevin. Hey, Reese! Reese! Are you okay? What's going on? I had a dream, and you were there, and you were there. Kevin, where are we? Phew, I'm glad you're okay. How you feeling? Any pain? Give me a pain as pleasing as your sigh. I feel sick having a look at you. You're ugly. You do? Damn. Thought I mocked him. My stomach's going to implode if it doesn't get any food soon. I'm starting on all that food we bought. Sure, I normally be just as down for food as you are, but come on. Is that really what you should be thinking about right now? Yes. There's nothing in this world more important or fundamental than eating. But if we must change the subject, I remember a strange man appearing, then that cube glowing white all of a sudden. Then, and then... Turns out Kevin was holding a plasma grenade. That was the worst throw I've ever seen in the history of mankind. Yeah, I don't remember any more than that either. But take a look at this photograph. Alright, nice little library. Are we in the Pleiades Watchtower? Stone bookcases. Oh my god, it's Arc 6 or V0. It could also be Arc 9 when you think about it. Are we inside some kind of ruin? No, wait. What?
What?
Whoa, this is cool. It's like the tower dungeons from SC. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, I love this aesthetic. Dibs on the throne there, by the way. That's mine. Is that supposed to read? Is that supposed to be like legible? Or there's like some kind of issue with my version? Yeah. So much for this being an easy assignment. Da da da. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the third. Prologue, The Growls Ritter, end.
That's a save.
I will always miss you, Machinima and Old School Rooster Teeth. Same. Then like Obby and the Chief, Chapter 1, Phantasma, The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the third. I think OSHA would have a problem with the lack of side rails on these pathways over the endless abyss. I feel like they might take more of an issue over having the abyss here in general. Ignorant cults, the kin of Agana, the Cosmographica. Oh, here's the Azure fragments. Whoever manages this library must have some out-of-this-world connections to have gathered this many rare books from all over the place. Whoa, is this a copy of... Isthemian Tales. What's a banned book doing here? Oh god, banned book. There's like one of two things it could be. Pure smut or like 8chan not diluted, like concentrated into a book. It's like one of the two. The guys over the congregation for the sacraments would flip their lid if they saw this thing. That or anime. And they're in Australia. And they aren't just old and rare books either. I found one that was published this year. Yo, do they have ReZero though? No way. What's it called? It's called Liberalian Cuisine, published by the Liberal News Service. That can't be real. What's that doing here mixed with all this other stuff? You sure you aren't pulling my leg? Your guess is as good as mine. The photographs of food in it look delicious, however. Surprised, the game's not a dungeon crawler. You beat the game by reading every single book in that library. Lock the fuck in. Easiest clear of my life. My throat is gonna stage an armed mutiny though. Oh, I bet they do. This is a girl named Dorothy who works at the LNS and she's one incredible photographer. Oh yeah, don't know how I forgot, but weren't you hungry? I was, but I ate the books, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books here. I did save some for you though, of course. Reese handed over a smidgen of an egg salad sandwich. Define smidgen. How fast did you eat? Wait, we bought that poor store's entire bread supply, and this is all that's left? They were perfectly baked too. The flour used was clearly of high quality, but bread like that can't be made without excellent water either. I think I like liberal. Well, I can't deny the country's got some great grub to try all around. Let's get off the subject of food already. I'm gonna starve to death now. I know. There's something truly odd about this place. Reese, if you didn't leave me any more food than that, by the way, I'm gonna leave your ass here. We should have a thorough look around. Yeah. Oh, come to think of it. It's completely stopped glowing now. Might as well be inactive again. I doubt it was a coincidence that it started glowing just before we were sent here. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. Yeah, no, I don't trust that. No, fuck no. Why? Protect and use my duty as your squire. As such, I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that poses such a danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it. Nah. Wait a minute, Reese. Give it to me. Look. First, we still don't know or have any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it up till this point, you're here with me anyway. So unless you plan to take it off me and run so far away as possible, who's holding it won't make a damn bit of difference. But still, Baka, sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Heh. Alright then. But if we find out for sure that it really is dangerous, promise me you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. I'll throw this bitch over the side of the abyss. Hello, Joseph. Welcome to the stream. Yes, this is the third one. Trails in the Sky, the third. Anyway, you up for some exploring? I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to try and find out. Fine by me. My poor throat. For some reason, a copy of Liberalian cuisine sits among them. Why is the game like weirdly laggy here? I want to try something. Hold on. I want to see if a restart just like fixes the game because like it's hiccuping a lot. I also wonder if it's because like the game has some kind of up-res on text because I had an issue with that in the SC. Let me try. Let me see if I can like boot up a launcher. Configuration tool. Yeah, that's what I need. High-res assets. I have high-res fonts off. Oh. Might be the resolution. I can never remember the horizontal value for 4K. 3040, okay. Let me just double check. The game may have been in like a weird resolution. That might have been it. All right, start the game. Oh, I got a better idea. Is there a borderless windowed mode? That might help a lot. There's a windowed mode, but fuck it. Just start the game. All right, let's see. Load. Hermit's Garden. So it's called Hermit's Garden. Interesting. Oh, yeah, much better. Oh, much better. It's no longer like hiccuping. Excellent. Yeah, for some reason, the game was like saying it was in like 480p. What's that? New chair unlocked. Mine. Dibs. Is the idea to punch your monitor until it works? Close. You gotta, like, drop-kick it. Well, this is foreboding. Doesn't look to be a relic of the ancient Zamurian civilization, though. I agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device. Simply a stone monument. Oh. There's something written near the bottom. So there is. Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. Okay. Fair enough. Knew that before because of the save file. Bit of an expert. What's this supposed to mean? I'm not sure. Could be a message, or maybe even... We're still extremely early on, Joseph. We're like still getting the lore. I do hear that it's a dungeon crawler. That's kind of similar to like Persona 3 The Answer. Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. Nope, can't find any hidden switches or the like anywhere. You were right, it really is just a stone monument. Shall we try destroying it and see if anything happens then? Girl after my own heart. Blow it up. I get first hit. Wait, no way. Just because we've established it isn't any kind of device doesn't mean nothing bad will happen if we go smashing it to bits. Don't worry, I was just joking. You so weren't. Anyway, let's save extreme options like that until after we've explored all of our, more reasonable ones. I say we should go and look around somewhere else. Okay. What about down here? Okay, we have a mini-map. So what's up here? Mine. What's this? I'm not sure. I'll take a closer look. Dibs. Loot for me! Luna Seal. Oh, boy. Look at all that sepith. Who dumped all this sepith on the ground? Well, whatever. I don't think anyone will complain if we take it. Don't tell me you're feeling disappointed it wasn't food. I'm not eating random food you find in, like, a stone plinth out in, like, deep space, right? Like, that can't be, like, healthy. You're incredible. I didn't know you knew how to read people's minds with your thaumaturgy. Was it part of your dumb minion training? Sure wasn't. All I needed was to know you. Okay, we got a crystal and like a tub of water that for some reason never drains. We got a table though, good dinner place. Dude, can you imagine having like dinner at this table? Immaculate vibes. Just off the charts. Never gonna have a more delicious meal in your life. Just contemplate the vastness of infinity. Well, this is nice. Fathom the infinitesimal eternity. Me after stream when I drink a bunch of water. It's like some kind of rest area or something, but why? What's it doing here? Well, resting is important. I love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here. I'll give you that, it might be kind of nice. I can't help it when I write the game. Hello, cool dog. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Hello, no originality. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Although, personally, my first thought was that I'd love to sit and fish here. If there were any fish to be fished here, well, joke's on you, Father Kevin, for I have played a little game called Xenosaga. And in Xenosaga, you can fish in fountains. You just need some spider string that you get like the opening minutes of the game and then you won't use for like 60 minutes. I mean, not minutes, 60 hours. Yeah? Lock in, Kevin. My first thought was that I'd love to sit and fish here if there were any fish to be fished. Really? I didn't know you still liked fishing. I'm like Estelle. Sure, can't say I've gotten any better at it, but a hobby's a hobby. I was surprised at how many fishing fanatics there are over in Liberal. There's a guild in Grancel that's really hardcore about it, and one guild I ran into would give most pros a run for their money. Oh. Something wrong? It's nothing. You're hanging out with a lot of girls, aren't you? Regardless, it's a shame there are no fish in it. The water here is exceptionally clear. I think this should suffice as a water source for us at least. Yeah. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. I mean, I feel like this is going to be where we go as we dungeon crawl to, like, rest up and eat. Maybe, like, get extra conversations, maybe. I'm thinking of this and I'm approaching it like it's Persona 3 The Answer. I wonder if that style of game was just kind of popular in Japan around this time period. Because I think this was around the time of Persona 3. Dude, nice tree, by the way. I love it when my trees grow in the glow in the dark like that. What's a huge tree doing here, and where's it getting sunlight? There's no sign of any others in the surrounding area either. As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately. Figures we wouldn't get that lucky. Way better than the answer, like anything is. Yeah, I mean, not a high bar. Come to think of it, though, you were always an expert on plants and medicinal herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is? I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent. Did you work something out? Maybe, maybe not. We should try looking somewhere else now. Oh, right. Still, even if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has sweet sap inside like maple trees. We can make maple cream. Bear with me. For those in chat who have only had maple syrup. Maple syrup is really good, right? S tier thing. It's delicious. Love it. There is a level above maple syrup, though. When you get your hands on maple cream, that's one of like those moments in life where you just sit back and you realize there are reasons why we are here on this world. There are reasons to live a full life. Maple cream is one of them. Maple cream evolves your soul. It levels you up spiritually, sexually, healthily. Well, probably not that one. Sounds so good. Maple cream. It's like concentrated maple syrup, because the basic way you make it, it's slightly more complicated than this, but you like boil maple syrup a lot until it becomes like a cream consistency. It is absolutely delicious. It's insane. May I cut into the trunk a bit to see? No, you cannot. Look, for maple cream, I would do it. I would do it. I've never had maple cream. Sounds amazing. Send some to Asian countries, please. Alright. Equivalent exchange. We'll send maple trees, not like Canada's using those fucking things anyways. We'll send those. We need more fruit trees, though. You see, an issue we've had are that, like, Florida oranges are basically wiped out at this point. So if you can, like, resupply us, we'll send some maple trees over your way. That or, like, equivalent fruit. Like, one of the two. Okay, so we just have a table here. I guess we play Yu-Gi-Oh! On or something. Alright, we came from there, we've explored to the left, now we gotta go up. We can send some durians. Aren't durians supposed to be, like, really good? Like, they're supposed to be really good and they only get, like, the bad smell rap if, like, keep them out for too long or something? Or I think of something else. I think I'm thinking of, like, Surstrumming. To understand how they work, yeah. Especially when you watch my guides. You're saying, right? Oh, wow, a circle. As far out as the eye can see. Just, where are we? We're in Ultimate Thule of Final Fantasy XIV. Beats me off. Still, wherever we are, it's big. It's lit. Judging by how our voices don't echo anyway. Yeah. Luckily, the tutorials in these games aren't as bad as Xenoblade. I feel like combat's also just, like, way more straightforward. You can kind of, like, piece things together even without, like, a bunch of comprehensive tutorials. Do I just go back down here or something? Number of rare books here. Durians are an acquired taste, but it is pretty smelly even without eating. It's more pungent and smelly, but I'm one of the people that don't hate durians. Okay. I mean, it's a fruit, right? Like, I can't imagine fruit being like that bad or anything. Well, we've investigated the whole area now. We didn't find anything that would give us any idea as to where we are. Oh my god, did I accidentally unplug my controller? Bro, I need that Steam controller to come out already. When did the Steam controller come out? Maybe not specific. Oh, it's like May 4th, isn't it? I think I may have an idea what kind of place this is, though. Really? It's a place both within Liberal and not at the same time, like a separate dimension of sorts. Oh, like the towers. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, during all the trouble with the areola, Kevin explained about the altered spaces hidden within the tetracyllic towers intended to seal the areola away. Wow. So you think this place we're in may be similar? I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There are a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately. Oh, I think I understand what you mean. The Liberalian cuisine book we found earlier is one, right? Exactly. If we assume this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away with the areola all those years ago, how did a book that was only published this year get in here? All the other unusual books are from after the Great Collapse too. May 4th of 2036, thank you. Which means someone else has been going in and out of here within the past year. Could it be that man in black we met at the port? Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't peg him, as the kind of guy who'd want to read about Liberalian cuisine, though. That's very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that this situation we're in, not the Jersey Shore one, was planned out by someone, possibly before the cube even came into our possession. You really think so? But if that really is the case, what should we do now? That's the million-dollar question. We don't have much to work with here, just a big open area with no way out. Here we go. Plot. Oh, this again. Ah, zapped. Lost half my HP. That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap, our levels went down. Kevin took his battle ornament out of his pocket. Oh! For those less familiar with Trails, by the way, imagine we just lost all of our materia for like Final Fantasy. That's basically what just happened here. He then noticed all of the quartz in it was shattered. Fuck. Seeing this, Rias took out her own battle ornament. Mine is the same way. Oh god, it's the beginning of an RPG. Even my spare quartz are ruined. Just what is going on here? What? I kind of want to lick it. I can only imagine how S-tier of a nap it has to be to sleep underneath that tree. Or like on that table, listening to the water. The church. All right, you'll have to pay us back for that quartz we gave. That'll be 3 million mira. Oh god. Well, they can suck it. Metroid logic, yep. What just happened? That just happened. I don't know. I'm not a millennial. I'd wager what this cube's doing. Guess we can add altering this area to its list of quirks along with wrecking our quartz. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it. Yo, shout out the use of the word shit. At least now we got some new stuff to investigate that could lead us right in the right direction. Should go and check all the places that have changed. Alright. Salvaged. Hey! I'm gonna click this status button. I'm gonna be level 90. We're level... Holy aura! What am I looking at, Kevin? Ooh! Oh, I like the pose, man. The jacket over the arm, looking away at the camera. Crossbow in hand. I like it. I don't know how I feel about the sleeve situation, though. Like, what's this business over here on the arm, right? Like, what's that stitch going on? Why do we have, like, bandages around our forearm as well? Why do we have a backpack on as well? Why do we have belts on our thighs? Kevin. Why? No one wants to see your thigh jiggle. Why do you have that on you? We're gonna go down to Reese, and I want to see what a pose is. Let it be S tier. Come on. Fine. It's kind of what you expect it to be. It's fine. I'm not mad at it. There's just one that tried way harder than the other, right? It's like we can all agree Kevin understood the assignment. Look at the hair, by the way. You know how hard it has to be to get your hair to stand up perfectly spiky like that? Kevin, look at me. I'm the pro tag now. Yeah. At least we're level 91 still. She cute? Oh, yeah, she is. I'm just saying. I could understand it if it were an artifact or an ornament, but how did a lump of stone start glowing like that? Mercury. It's like magic. Now there's an apt enough description if I've ever heard one. Only thing I can add to that is that the laws of the world as we know them don't seem to apply to it. Raise your hand for the Lady of the Dark. Huh? That was a voice, wasn't it? Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please. Raise it already. Start the game. Kevin going hard. Reese is just having fun. Yeah. Reese was posing for Insta. Kevin was too, though, to be fair. Should we say Reese is Shion? That'd be a crazy connection. I don't know how to get one's hair like that, but I don't think you know either. All right, listen here. Simmer down. You know what I mean? Because I get it sorted like that every day of my existence. It's just down here. Yeah? The beard. It's perfectly out there. Groomed to perfection. Like a work of art. They call it a Da Vinci. What are you going to do? Or farm. To hell with it. Not like we got any better options. Here's my cube. Stare at it. Longingly. Into the night. Visitors from afar. This again. This voice is different, though. Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Doth thou desire the power? Huh? Yeah, Kevin's got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Tag haircut. Name your currency, so that we may transact within the system that you know. Name your currency. How about Steam Bucks? Steam Balance, how about that? Wait a second. What do you mean by currency? Better yet, how much? Out of curiosity. Could you just like slide me like, let's say 20 million Bitcoin. Then find me a way to sell that shit so I can just keep the money. Can you do that for me? Maybe it's gonna sell us things in exchange for Mira. I showed you my cube, please respond. And it's just Kevin's PNG like that, being like, I showed you my cube, please respond. Oh, I getcha. Understood. Then I shall grant you power in exchange for that currency. Select an option? Ah, I see. What shop? What we got here? Aquabo! Oh my god, it's like 100 extra damage. Hey! A compact black Templar sword used for assassinations. A prototype bow by Verni that shoots pressurized water. Enhanced denim. I'm glad we have jeans. Hold on. Fuck! I have to do this again. Oh, they changed this up. It's broken up into element. Oh, thank God, by the way. It's not just one long-ass list. Alright. Get that one sorted. Impedes a wind one? Time, what is time? Okay. Now. Oh, I should have checked the price. Didn't realize it was so cheap. Ah, here we go. Okay, I need 2 of these. And 2 of these. Has been a stranglehold and Balacho. Yeah, this is my backlog, basically, at this point. Well, that and also Luna, because I added that to the library. Release my brethren, then we shall grant you good fortune. What do you think that was about? How would I know? Bizarre as it is to say, we should be able to buy things from Mira and use Sepith to synthesize quartz here. Pretty useful, nothing else. We do still have some Sepith that was left over from when our quartz was shattered. Perhaps we should use those to synthesize some new ones. Sounds like a plan to me. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need recovery yachts if we find ourselves in a jam. And I just upgraded us insanely. 100 extra damage right there. Got some denim, got some new shoes. And a Luna seal. New sword for her. Go up by 100. Let's get some denim in here. Some grips boots. Ah, it's grippy. Huge grip in action. Time, what is time? Okay, we got some materia now. I can work with that. Yeah, I hear these games get absolutely insane. More headway with Armored Core 6. Nice. I love Armored Core 6 so much. Also, hello, Kingslayer Koshi. Welcome to the stream. God, I love Armored Core 6. I need them to come out with Armored Core 6 too now. I need them to do it. Holy Stragus, now this is something. It really is. It's as if petals of pure light are floating through the air around us. The Erd Tree. I welcome you, dear guests. It's I, the Deku Tree. What's that? Did the tree just talk to us? In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use. Oh. So I get my ingredients here. When my master's power returns, the variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you. So we're just not going to be exploring the world from the first 2 games much, are we? We're just going to be here the entire time. If someone told me there was a tree just chatting them up and offered to sell them ingredients, I'd tell them they got one too many drinks in them. Reese, something up? Oh god, she's hungry. That great tree took root near to a 7-colored spring, and there it granted blessings and joy. An excerpt from the book of Genesis, verse 7, the primal ground. Oh, hallowed Idios, thank you for the divine protection and mercy you've bestowed upon us. Well, aren't you just tickled pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. You poor excuse for a priest. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis of everything. That's not in any testament I've ever laid eyes on. That said, let me give you this.
We got a recipe book, let's go!
Why are you giving this to me? Because you are remarkably impious for a knight of the church. You should work at becoming more devout through cooking in her name. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, give alms by cooking. Because can't you just do the cooking yourself? But you've always been better at it than me. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredients we use by the best chef possible. Sliding that responsibility over. But still. Please. Aww. She knows exactly what button to push. Like an arcade cabinet. I'm too soft for my own good sometimes. Well, fine, but you have to help me, deal? Also, the second I catch you snacking on something while we're making it, I'm done. I know. Game is lightning quick. My favorite FromSoft game. It's probably up there for me as well. I love it. Kevin folded immediately. I feel like a lot of people would fold as well. That please was a lethal weapon. It was a weapon of mass destruction. Bro had no resistance to it. It was super effective. The bottom of the water is glowing. It's beautiful. Welcome visitors from afar. Fish here. Again? Sound like it came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you vitality. Drink, baby! CP was restored to maximum. Let's go! When my radiance is restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought several battles, return to me. I've never had water that actually energized me like that before. It's nothing but monster. Couldn't tell you, actually. Never had a monster before. How's this even possible? I don't know, but I feel full of life as well. Looks like the water here only has an effect when it's shining, though. Yeah. Well, with all the energy we've got now, I don't think there's much more we can get from here. Should check back later if we're feeling tired. Right. The god everyone worships is just Gordon Ramsay. Absolutely. Ah, there we go. For Juno 3. I love the Alliance Raid series in Dawntrail. I love it so much, and I've never even played 11. Makes me kind of want to, though. You don't think that could be the exit, do you? If anything, I'd say it's more like an entrance. A monument that sells us items, a tree that sells us ingredients, a spring that restores our vitality. It's like everything in here is designed for a dungeon crawler to help us prepare for something dangerous, or am I reading into it? No, I don't think you are. It's a video game after all. So what should we do? Should we try stepping on it? Yeah, right foot creep, hit him with the lure. Oh, that might be better if you stay behind. If you stay behind here. Gee. Never mind, man. We'll go together. Not like there's any guarantee you'd be safe here, actually. Of course we will. But first, I should give you this. It's dangerous to go alone. Dig this! Oh, so instead of a bracer book, we got a Growl's Ritter notebook. You too, Star. Thanks for tuning in. Huh? What are you doing with this? I was asked to give it to you by Commander Selnate. In her words, Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I'll bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Give him this so he's got no more excuses to slack off. Left to right, left to right. Ah, she figured it out, huh? Hold on, how are you close enough for her to ask you this kind of favor? She was the one who taught me how to use my Templar sword. I respect her deeply. No joke? I had no idea. I bet she kept that from me on purpose. Can't say I'm surprised. If I'd known, I sure as hell wouldn't have let Rias... Kevin? Do I have to hit you? Sorry, just spacing out. Our next destination's at Circle, but if you have anything else you want to do first, speak up now. There's no telling what's waiting for us after we step on it. Understood. Alright, off we go. Blues could do what we can do. Ooh. This place looks cool. Oh my god, is this path chasing? Check this out. It looks like that really was an entrance of sorts. Ah, there's the dungeon. Jade Corridor. We still seem to be in the same bizarre enclosed space as before. We got quite a long road ahead of us, don't we? Yep, it's a whole game. Kevin, the music cut out. Ah, here are the enemies. Oh, they look kind of cute, though. Monsters? What in the mobile game looking ass monsters am I looking at? Is this Plants vs. Zombies? How did they just appear out of nowhere? Oh my god, you can aim the line attacks now. Oh, thank god.
No way.
Oh, huge. Absolutely S-tier shit.
No way.
Let's end this.
Huge hit. Bruh. Boom!
Not bad.
Are we gonna go above level 100 or something? Yeah, the music in the new raid is so good, Star. Yeah, Trio's music is so good as well. How can this be? I know exactly what you mean. There are a whole lot of monster types in our world, but that's my first time seeing any like that. It's like being in a totally different realm. Oh god, we're in like iOS store now. And the monsters weren't even the strangest part. Tell me about it, the elements against them weren't your usual affair either. Yeah, totally. The 3 elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during that battle too. Not just the traditional 4 elements. Oh god, alright, gotta balance that now. Very observant, rookie, I totally noticed that. Didn't think you noticed to that extent. This points to yet another clue that we're a long ways from home. I mean, you'll find a boatload of monsters that are weak to fire and Zemuria. You're not gonna find any that are weak to Mirage. You know how it is. Indeed I do. Spiritually, the world in which we live in is a relatively low plane of existence. To quote the Testaments, our world and the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above, known as miracles. Quoting word for word, though. Hey, I guess those are the basic principles. We just keep running into surprises. Space, time, and Mirage all here. It should be impossible. What are those monsters themselves? Honestly, they were less monsters and more fiends. Creatures that shouldn't even be allowed to exist in our world, and yet they somehow do without any problem here. And I doubt that those are the only ones. Are we going to be alright in here? Hopefully, they were tough, but not so tough that we can't handle them if we're together. It's not like there's anything else for us to do back in that base area. Let's keep walking and see what we find, I say. Maybe worth going back briefly to check out ornament setups, though, seeing as... Okay, sure. Kevin, let me give you this. She still has more shit to give me. Got a monster guide. Yeah. Habits, weaknesses, and the like. I think it would be wise for us to know anything in... Okay, yeah, sure. Suppose fiend guide would be most appropriate here. They're very wordy here. Are you sure I can't just put this stuff in the ground? I don't know, but... okay, sure. You're complaining way too much, Kevin. You're a knight, do your job. Yes, ma'am. No time like the present, I guess. Scribble, scribble. They're happy. Holy shit, they were wordy there. I got him. Boom. Nice little hit. Kablammy. Nice, she's level 91. It's as if we're somewhere else. Who knew? Bruh. Death? What is that? Oh my god, is that an insta one-shot? When you... Oh no, I do not want enemies to get that buff. Oh, hell no.
Not bad.
So there's now a turn buff that just gives you an insta-kill. I am petrified if enemies get that as well. There we go. Boom. Bruh.
Let's end
Get him. Huge hit. Double kill. I wanna get a killionaire so freaking bad. Received 300 mirror. A chest, my kingdom for a chest. Is Rias the whip sword from Soul Calibur? Yeah, it's a whip sword, basically. They call it a Templar sword, but it's a whip sword. Alright, so I think it's a good place to call it there for the day. We finally got to the dungeon, and now we get into the real meat and potatoes of the game. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you Chilled Like Ice. Thank you Partial. Thank you Kingslayer Koshi. Thank you Zombie. Thank you Star. Thank you John. Thank you Esther. Thank you Partial. Thank you No Originality. Thank you Cool Dog. Thank you Koshi. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again.